Hi, my name is Katie, and I'm the driver for the session, and I'm here with.
Hi, my name is Ronin. I'll be navigating this session.
Okay, so today we are going to cover chapter 15 and 16. So for chapter 15, we have defining a route. So it's about we're going to be using switch routes and all this. So I have made my own component with switch routes and all, and I'm just gonna cover that right now. So over here in the code, sorry, in the source folder, I have my component, and I added the contact page.js. So in this contact page, it's just a simple function for the contact page, and we're obviously importing our React. Also, we have the container. So this is just the heading and the paragraph to let the users know this is a contact page, and then we have our form where the user can enter in their name, and the form where they can enter the email, and the form where you can write your message about what the issue is or anything similar to that. And then also we've added a button to submit our information. And obviously we are just making the exports. And then also in the app.js, we have our contact page route. So we did use switch. So once the user goes to the route for the contact page, it opens the contact page.js where they will now be able to fill in the form and all that. So here it is on the front end. Contact. So over here we can enter in our name, our email. So just use this over here. And I'm going to say need have an error with a purchase. But it doesn't send the information anyway, so it's really not functional to the fullest, but it was just an example, a little demo that I just showed. So basically, the entire thing was just to learn the switch route. And then I'm going to go over to 16. So chapter 16 is movie data service connecting to the backend. So to retrieve the list of movies from the database, we will need to connect our backend server. We will create a service class for that. A service class with a well-defined specific function in the and in our case, our service is responsible for talking to the backend and get and save data. So service class provides the functionality to be consumed by components. We will cover components in the next chapter. So yeah, they give us the code, and that's about it. So I'm gonna explain the code. Um, So here is the movie.js in service. So here we are just importing Axios to handle the HTTP request, and then also here we have our first class over here, and this is just to define a service class to manage all the movie related API calls. Now we've got a get list of movies, optional specifying which page of the result of it. So we are using Axios for locals movie 5000 and it will render that page, and then also to retrieve a specific movie by its unique ID. We have a route here, but over here we have to add in the unique ID of a specific movie. Then this is the search movie by query, like the title or the rating with optional filters. So here we have to go localhost. We have to enter the query and the page and the rating information, and then also this is how we send a review to the backend server. So basically review data, and then also this is how we update the existing review with the new data. And then this is also how we delete a review by reviewing the review ID and the user ID for verification. And lastly, this is to fetch all the available movie rating from PG, G, and R, And obviously this is just a an instance for the service throughout the app, and yeah, we are just exporting to use in other components. And there is but I can test one out so long. So mm, let me see if I can go with a specific ID. Let's get an ID. So over here we've got the ID. I hope it works. So okay, so it didn't work for some reason, but I tried it out, so I don't know. But let's see something. Oh, there it works. And it shows all the movies and everything we want to know. And that is it for chapter 15 and 16. Thank you for watching.